Good day, everyone. Ali here from Safi Financial Network. Today is April 17, 2023. Here is another daily analysis. Okay, so Monday, market just start week, and just the last hour of the trading session, the same as like it's kind of like getting tradition. Last hour of the trading session, buyers are coming back and they're just pushing the market higher. So right now we are just getting a doji bar, positive doji bar in S&P 500. Volume was pretty light, like 66 million for SPY, which is S&P 500 ETF. And right now we are just sitting on 4151 and nothing more. So again, price action wise, we are just doing a like choppy consolidation. So I still looking for a down week. And this week, if we can go below this level, which is kind of like a 4,070, 80, so this market can go all the way down to here, to this wide range bar, 4,000, which is going to be a great buying opportunity. But if it consolidates here, so it's kind of like a digesting the price more and more and more, because this is a substantial rally, then we can see another rally all the way up to 4250 to 4300. So we'll see how it goes. Again, I'm not looking for a crash or something, especially at this stage of the game. I'm looking for any pullback to be buying opportunity. So this week can be very, very choppy. Again, we have got tons of earnings coming to the market. Especially Tesla is coming back earning this week, and technology is coming back next week. This week we will have option expiry for the month of April. So lots of institution game playing happening. All in all, volatile days are coming. So again, today we didn't have like a spectacular price action, so we just leave it at that. So RSI, we're just getting into this resistance area again, so it's kind of like doing a choppy again. Nothing especially happened. IMI very very overbought in daily, so it's kind of like a concerning for me, at least for now. So leave it for now. Moving on to Nasdaq. Let's move on to the daily chart, just because we had kind of like a negative day almost all day, but ended up to flat doji for Nasdaq. So this bullish consolidation price action wise, this is very very bullish. But when you see something like this and momentum is kind of like a dead, so we need to have kind of like a pullback for another rally. That would be great buying opportunity if you have a pullback to this area. So 12,400 to 12,600, that's going to be great. A pullback or kind of like a, I should say, buying opportunity. So we got a nibble into sell position just as a scalping. So any kind of like a pullback to this area can give us a profit for now. So we'll see how it goes. But if it goes down to here, so I would buy Dow Jones, close out my position in Nasdaq, and getting long into Dow Jones, which is going to be next chart for my analysis. And ultimately, I'm looking for 13,000 to 14,000 area here for this year. So we'll see how it goes. Again, this week, as I said, semiconductors are kind of weak, so that's going to drag Nasdaq to the downside as well. So we'll see how it goes. Moving on to US 30, which is Dow Jones. Dow Jones is the best among the other ones. So daily chart, bullish consolidation. Nothing spectacular today, just a doji bar, hammer doji bar on the top. So, or hanging man, people call it at the top, but it doesn't matter, to be honest. Terminology doesn't matter. At least we're at the resistance. So this doji bar, especially with this higher low, it's kind of like a forming for another bullish momentum to the upside. So I'm just looking for this for Dow Jones. This is absolutely bullish pattern, not a weak pattern. Gigantic bull flag in weekly chart, and also for the daily chart, as you see here, this is a nice QM pattern forming. If it goes down, that would be great buying opportunity, especially with this wide range bar. I'm not sure even if it gets there, so probably this wide range bar around 33,000. That's going to be the area, at least for the corrective move, if it corrects itself. So if it doesn't and bullish consolidation stay here, probably next target is going to be 34,600, pull back to 37, 38,000 on the top. So we'll see how it goes. Again, momentum wise, we're kind of like very very stretched, overstretched I should say. This is stochastic momentum. RSI, we're getting back to the bull bullish side or overbought condition, but MACD is kind of like sloping down. When RSI is going up, MACD is sloping down, so that's kind of like a diverging for the indicators. It gets to the choppy consolidation to the downside for the next move higher. So we'll see how it goes. Moving on to some individual names, starting with yield. The reason was TLT gold on market is kind of lagging or kind of like into sideways negative consolidation is this yield. So bond yield, 2 years yield, is having another bullish case for today. So it goes above a 4.20%, which gives kind of like a Federal Reserve pressure for the next rate hike. So we will see how it goes. But right now, just this one can be continuing for the yield for the corrective move to 4.35%. And I believe if this one gets there to here, then we should see a sell-off in gold, especially TLT, which is going to be a bottoming formation. So for bond traders, that's going to be another opportunity for sure for gold and bond traders. So we'll see when this one is topping formation. Those ones should be bottoming at least for the intermediate bottom. So moving on to the TLT, TLT is coming down. This is kind of like an inverse correlation with the bond yield, and gap down, coming down, test this area. So buyers needs to come back tomorrow. So if this one goes down, we should see buyers are coming back. So we'll see how it goes. But I'm kind of like getting ready to accumulate more. I know that I'm bullish in this one, so it's kind of like a very, very nice bullish formation right now. So Federal Reserve needs to pause and pivot, and both two scenarios are going to be positive for TLT and gold. So we'll see how it goes. Any pullback again, I should say that's going to be a great buying opportunity. Gold just tested this importantly in 1980. This is very, very important, folks. Just tested, retracing back up. So if this one goes down, which I believe that can happen, then it's going to put more pressure on precious metals. Right now, this is kind of like forming this, and we are just bouncing back up. And also this wide range bar is helping out with this. So if this one triggers below 1980, so 1937, that's going to be the area, and also 1890, that's going to be great buying opportunity. Let me just put another level here, just because this one is important as well. So here's on the top of this, so 1940. So 1914, that's going to be the level inside this wide range bar, probably can test and then coming back down. So we can have like a very, very nice sharp sell signal if we get below 1980. So just keep an eye on this. Probably that gives us a very, very nice selling signal for gold for the next buying opportunity, I should say. So that could be a kind of like a corrective move for the next buying opportunity. We'll see how it goes. Crude, positive day, nothing spectacular, just a bullish consolidation above this area, which is below this supply area. It's kind of like a very, very bullish, to be honest. When it forms here and hold up pretty well, especially about 80, when crude is above this area, so let me just put this 78, 91, 95, that could be very, very nice scenario for the next leg up, 84, 91. Even if crude comes down to recollect all this, because this is kind of like a supply. You see, this is a very beautiful supply area. Triggers to the upside, so all sellers become buyers here, stop hunting level. And this, there are lots of orders here, 76. So probably you see crude is coming back down, engulf this area, going all the way down to here. That would be great buying opportunity, don't get me wrong. So I would deploy money into crude as well, and also energy stocks as well. So we'll see how it goes. VIX, look at that. So market is kind of like in choppy formation, but VIX is coming down. So VIX just engulfing this February pivot, which is kind of like a very important for the VIX. And this one can go all the way to 15 to 16 and then coming down to 12 to 13. So there is no panic inside the market. Nothing is scary for now. Just this is a corrective move. So don't sell or something like that just because there is no VIX here. There is no panic here. So if you see a spike, That could be just a technical reaction to this area. Again, we saw this spike happening to the 20 area, but 20 area was kind of like a substantial for people, especially with this wide range bar, bearish consolidation coming down. So this can go down to here to 15, 16, then we can see a spike. Dollar just got a trend today, so it's kind of like a bullish development for dollar, but it needs to go above 100, 103. So that is the area for dollar. So we'll see how it goes. But dollar specifically is going up, and just to put a pressure on the gold and the TLT as well. So this one is coming along with yield, but yield is getting into topping formation. So again, if dollar goes up here to this area 103, 104, and yield is getting to 4.3, 4.5%, gold bottom, TLT bottom, so that could be a nice indicator for all traders that, okay, it's time to just take out some money off the dollar and pour it to the gold and TLT. Moving on to technology, Apple, just a doji bar, nothing special. Below this is supply, this is a supply area. So if this one goes down, take out this pivotal point, the next level is here. I think Apple is going to retest this area for the next leg higher. So all in all, holding up pretty well. Amazon the same, 23 cents just gained today. Nothing spectacular, just a bullish consolidation below this gap, so we'll leave it that. Meta just a $2.63 down, nothing. This is a very, very nice bullish momentum. So if you see kind of like a sharp sell-off just as a corrective move, don't be surprised, just because that one is very, very natural. And Microsoft, nothing special inside this wide range bar, consolidation. Google just down sharply today, but look what happened after that. So Google just down, test this area, but all entire session buyers coming back. So this is a very good sign. I know that 2.66% loss for Google today, $2.90. But look what happened to the market. Just market doesn't want to sell off, sell, because buyers are coming back here because they are pretty positive in this, and it's kind of like a consolidation, bullish consolidation. Netflix is coming down. This is not as strong, so this one is kind of like a rolling over. If this one stays here and cannot go back here, then we can see Netflix 306, 313, and then this pivotal point. If taken out this pivotal point, this area is coming back. Tesla, just a bearish consolidation, I should say. I know $2 gain for today, but nothing spectacular for Tesla. If this bearish consolidation, this is a pull, this is a flag, comes down, we should see kind of like at the end of the corrective move for Tesla, I should say. So we'll see how it goes. SMH. So these ones are very important. Market is forming head and shoulder. I know I talked about this. And at this pivotal point right now, testing a lot. So I know it tested just early in the session, and then market just come back up, but no shadows. And also it doesn't get even above this 255. So we'll see how it goes. After market just 10 cents gain, nothing spectacular. Stocks pretty doji bar. Actually not doji, just a flat compared to Friday's session. 0, so nothing. And TSM, the same price action, just came down and then back up. 79 cents. AMD got better actually. It just go down. Look at the candle here, just testing this area. Wide range bar, breakout level going up, but this is weak. So if this one goes up here and see another rollover coming down, that could be sharply happening. Nvidia, positive day for Nvidia. This one holding up pretty well this trend line. So if it goes below this and establish below this trend line, especially Friday pivot, that could trigger another sell-off for Nvidia. I have no position on it. I just sold all my long position, got into a very, very small short position for taking another buying opportunity. Texas Instrument, $7 up, nothing spectacular, nothing, just this is going nowhere. Look at that. November till now, almost 4 months, Texas Instrument is not going anywhere. Lamb Research, just $8 loss, nothing. The same price action like Texas Instrument. Moving on to financials. Here is the XLF, and look at that. So XLF just nicely breaking up to the upside. Financials were strong today, so it's kind of like an option expiry play. I think this week is happening, and we got into JP Morgan just I will let you know about this, but nicely going up. So there's nothing wrong with financials, especially when you're going to KBE, which is a large cap bank ETF, and this one is coming back up again. So it's nicely going back up. So if it goes above this pivotal point on Friday, especially on Friday, so 37.38, then it's going to pave its way for $40. And KRE, which is important one as well, just because regional banks are coming, earnings coming again this week. And this one is coming back up nicely. So if this one goes above, I should say 44, 45, then it's going to pave its way for $49. So it's going to be almost a 15% gain. But this sharp sell-off, don't expect this one is going back up all the way to here. But if it goes, that would be kind of like a surprise and marvelous move, especially after these two candles. These two candles are very, very ugly. But $49 to 50, that's going to be a possible scenario, at least for the short term. JP Morgan nicely going to the upside. So gapped up, coming down middle of the day, and then nicely reversing back up. So JP Morgan can go to new all-time high, I believe, if it just sustain this rally. This is the best among the other ones, and we have it in our portfolio, and it's just a nicely pay off as well. So we'll see how it goes. Goldman Sachs, nice move as well. So it goes above this, going to this gap. So this supply area is coming 349, 350. Wells Fargo 4% today. Gigantic move to the upside, nicely going back up. So this is kind of like a supply area. If it goes above this shadow, which is 42.37, then we should see Wells Fargo is going back up again to this area, so $44, $45. We'll see Citigroup. This is not as strong at all, so I hate this one. Just this name is very, very bad name, especially after 2008 crash. This one didn't survive at all, so this one cannot just straight up again. Moving on to the gold miners, so GDX is coming down, coming along with gold. So this one tells me that we have some move to the downside, at least to test this area, which is the 33. And the first ideal scenario is going to be here. The second ideal scenario is going to be here. So we'll see how yield is going to go up and gold is coming down. GDXJ 2%, 2.69% coming down, testing this area. This can go down to here, I should say. And this one let me just adjust a bit. So this one, we can see So if you see here is the supply area changing to the demand. So we are just taking this area as like a buying opportunity, right? So this area again needs some adjustment here, right there. So if GDXJ is coming down to here, I should say that's going to be a good buying opportunity. Take a look at this level, $37, $38. AEM is coming down, just testing this area. Newmont actually was kind of like disappointing. This one is coming down. Again, I'm still holding this one. I have no worries about this because generally this sector is going to outperform, I believe, in 2023 along with bonds. So this is kind of like a last day pain for this sector. Franco-Nevada just coming down. Nothing happened. Gold Barrick 1.53% inside this white range bar, nothing spectacular. The last sector we're covering today, energy market. So gold was positive, but energy stocks are down. So all in all, you should just take it as like a consolidation pullback. XOP, this is oil and gas exploration ETF. This one is coming down to test this trend line. OIH, which is oil and gas services. Nothing spectacular, just 49%, 0.49% down. Exxon, bullish consolidation, pretty nice though. So if it goes below this can go down to here and then rally back up. But all in all, if crude just holding up pretty well, this one can trigger another rally to the upside. Chevron is coming down as well, so this one is consolidating. Oxy just coming down sharply, Oxy. So we'll see if it gives us another buying opportunity to accumulate more. Rig actually kind of like zero. Nothing happening basically. Just a bullish harami, nothing spectacular. Okay, I believe I covered everything. If you like this video, please smash the like button, subscribe to our channel, and have a good one. See you on the chart. Bye-bye.